5 o'clock somewhere.
It's easier to digest.
Let me show you how to do it.
You're gonna get cursed. Nonna, Gucci.
This is the Italian science.
This is the secret. Cheers. I feel like I've never had a professional judge my cooking, and I'm genuinely nervous. Like, what if I F up?
I mean, I have a professional stomach.
Well, Atlas is excited for the scraps. He's already licking his lips.
I think he's more excited than us.
I think so.
Buongiorno!
For me. Oh boy.
Thank you. You gotta get in the
You gotta
character.
look the part at least.
I never made pasta from scratch ever.
It's easy. It's the
First
easiest
time.
thing ever. Extra virgin olive oil near your burners is wrong. Hot places.
I don't think anybody reads that.
Exactly.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Yes, of course.
Smells like wine.
Cheers.
And thinner. It is thin enough to be cut with fettuccine.
Atlas.
This is slicing.
Perfect. Yeah, I see it.
And we are using organic eggs for the town, the municipality.
I don't know where your eggs come from.
This is mandatory all over Europe.
We get our eggs from an Italian lady here.
So she doesn't have this.
She has the bird poop still on there.
Yes.
It's extra organic.
The flour I use, the kind of flour, and if you touch it, is grainy, is rough, while the all-purpose is white and very smooth.
It's 95 grams for one serving size?
Yes, it doesn't look a lot, right? We are making spaghetti.
I think this is the first time I see Vernon cooking in this kitchen.
Really?
I guess peanut butter and jelly doesn't count.
We don't have peanut butter in Italy.
No.
No, you do. It's very expensive.
No, because it comes from the States.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
You know what someone asked me? Teresa, is that sperm? And I said, this hen has never seen a rooster all her life. No.
Boom. Yeah. See, I'm like a human KitchenAid. It looks like a volcano every time I've seen it.
No, but because they do something different. Press. When you press, it absorbs all the flour.
Ah.
You are in a very hot, dry place. You put on a plastic wrap so it doesn't dry out.
It doesn't taste as good as when it's cooked though.
No, it's better. Cooked is
yeah.
much better. Letting all the fat coming out. The difference between American cooking and Italian cooking. Cold pot, cold meat. I start everything together. In this way, the fat comes out without a searing. So never use a bad wine. Always use a good wine.
This is the Italian science. The kitchen is like a lab.
We are very picky about it. This one, we add a little bit of spicy. Alphabet is trying to make it rectangular.
Vernon seems to be a natural, so it's great. Chef Vernon.
This is a trick. You tricked me into convincing me to cook.
You made it.
This is the first thing Vernon's better than me at something.
For 1 gallon, 3 tablespoons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of. I've been undersalting everything.
Oh yeah. Damn.
And you twist and you count 40 seconds.
I can't count that high. No, okay, I'm kidding.
Vernon, don't mess this up. I want this pasta. I'm hungry.
Never too much.
Never too much cheese.
No.
No, al dente. I like al dente. It's perfect.
But really, it's easier to digest.
There was a...
And they asked me to use in all American ingredients. And I said, let's...
What does that even mean?
Right? You made it.
So
High
hungry.
five.
We made it.
It's good.
It was amazing. Better than good.
Better than good?
Better than
Thank
good.
you.
Now, from now on, we're not going to eat pasta anywhere else. We're just going to have to come to your house.
From now on, Vernon's making all the pasta.
I don't know about I don't know about that. No, not that one. I'll make the wine. I'll just pour the wine. That'd be my
The
job.
wine, okay. If you...
No, but this is great. Homemade. You can smell so much better. Look, he's gonna. I think the cat's gonna try to attack it. Luca, you don't like pasta. The sesame oil, it adds a lot of the flavor. I love how we came thrifting for me, but there's a pinball machine, and I know you've been wanting one of those. Playing
It's
on this.
100 lira to play.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, this is pre-Euro age, so.
Doesn't this feel like this should be in like a church or a museum?
Look at this, 1,100 euro for this.
I wonder what year it's from. Oh, it says 1700s. We can finally buy a Tesla, Vernon. I finally found one. It's
This
only
one's
250 bucks. Every time I go thrifting in Italy, honestly, I feel like I'm going to my grandma's house. I literally had these as a kid growing up in Ukraine. I don't know where I would put this, but I want it.
It's not creaking or anything, is it?
It's very nice. No, it's actually really soft. 250 euro.
You know that's going to become Atlas's bed as soon as we buy it.
The kitties.
The cat and our dog, for sure.
I feel old, the fact that this is an antique market. And the best feeling about these phones was when you could slam it down.
Essential reading for the girlies out there.
That's so random. They literally have like a classic vintage Versace purse over there for only 90 euro. This is literally a random thrift shop we found, and they had literally Bottega Veneta, Gucci, Valentino. They have brands I don't even know. Like they literally have Gucci heels right there. And they had some fake Hermes. I'm pretty sure it's fake.
How do you know the other stuff's not fake?
Well, because the Hermes bag wasn't locked up. I'm like, you do not lock up an Hermes bag.
Okay.
And you lock up a 90 euro bag. Like, come on.
That's the difference between Hermes and Hermes, I guess.
It's funny to me that they charge so little for the really pretty vintage like stuff. And then like for the modern, like I don't like the modern Gucci design. They charge for that wallet $250. Like literally that's not even worth 50 bucks with its design. Because they do have newer stuff, but I just don't think it's worth it. Of course I would find Gucci jeans, but in Italian sizes, that's not gonna happen. I mean, to be fair, and they're only 49 euro for Gucci jeans, but there's no way.
What's the equivalent size?
This looks tiny. This is maybe like a 3 or a 4. If anybody needs a D&G blazer, it's 26, 80 euro. Yeah, I don't think they make this. Well, I can see why this ended up here.
Yo,
So
what is that?
It's a dress, it's a one-shoulder dress, but it's probably easy to get in. But imagine like after a night out, you sweat a little bit in this. Good luck getting out.
It's like the woman version of Edward Scissorhands.
It feels exactly what you think it feels like.
Only $450 and you can wear a pair of Cartier glasses to look like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Well, I found the most expensive thing here. A 3,500 euro watch and a 2,500 euro watch.
Damn.
Your Apple Watch will do.
Honestly,
You can have a pocket watch, it's 30 bucks. So I'm a little disappointed they didn't really have a lot of artwork. I've been on the hunt for a vintage Italian map, but I have had no luck finding one. I love that we're going thrifting, and there's literally outside the thrift store, I think that's a food market. Now see, this is an antique market. Like, look at all these things.
look at the
these
vibes.
paintings.
This is the kind of vibes you were talking about, Maryana?
Yes. My mom has an obsession with these lamps. She's gonna watch this video and comment to come back so I can buy her one of these. But unfortunately, it's 220. I'm pretty sure it's bad luck. You're gonna get cursed. Vernon, I found the thing I'm gonna get. So when I want you to make me fresh pasta, I'm gonna get that. This place is huge, it just keeps on going. Oh my God. This is a bit of an overkill for like a little basket to go to the garden. Like when I pick my tomatoes and stuff, it's very heavy actually.
I thought this is like better for like a table where you put a candy in there, like a candy dish.
Hey Vern, you've been looking for a new camera, right? I found some over here.
These are cool, but I don't know if they're anything I want to take pictures with.
I mean, vintage cameras are in right now. Look at that, Olympus.
3 flash cubes, 12 flashes. What does that mean?
I don't know. Oh my God, that is the tiniest little microscope.
One of the things that I really do like about these kinds of stores though is they make you feel younger. If
Or older.
if you think about it, right? If you don't recognize most of the stuff in a store like this, probably because it's not from your generation, it's probably from a previous generation.
True.
So it makes you feel like, yeah, you're not that old after all.
You need one of these yet?
Yeah, this would be cool. I feel like when I'm old, I'm gonna be a cane guy.
We gotta hide Sleeping Beauty. Because remember, didn't she poke her finger on something here?
I'm not a Disney princess kind of person. I have no
I'm
idea.
a Disney princess.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
but
know
this
about
is like the spindle. Comment down below, yes or no? I feel like that's cursed. Let's not touch that. Would it be very Italian of us to get a horse's head? Is that good or bad?
I think it's a Godfather thing.
Called Racolont because it's famous from this area. And it was used instead of the bells, the church bells, that during the 3 days before Easter couldn't you'll get wrong. So they use this to make noise.
I want to know more about this buildings.
I know, like look at this. There's somebody's bed on top here. And this is like a store now, clearly. I love the smell here. It smells really nice. Hopefully this is not the haunted section. See, remember when furniture used to have like personality? That looks a little evil, but not that much personality. I like, look at this. We don't have stuff like this anymore. Like, I would totally rock some zebra chairs. Like everything's so boring now.
True.
I love this. Like, look at these.
Everything's got character.
That looks like torture devices, but they're cute. They're cute. Ooh, Vern, come here. That composition was beautiful. Stay in that mirror. No, get out of mine. Go in that one. I always feel weird buying mirrors because my great grandma would tell me they hold the soul. So now I'm just like, and I found some really cute mirrors, but I was still paranoid.
Your great grandma probably didn't watch a lot of horror movies, but we have, and that seems to be lined up with what you see in a lot of horror movies.
Horror movie with me would be 2 minutes long because I would be like, something in the basement, I would sell the house. This is my moment to shine because I saw something like this on TikTok. It's right, step ladder, but watch. It's a chair.
Oh, that's amazing.
I saw literally, it's kind of creepy because I literally saw this on TikTok like 3 days ago. So chair, right? And I think it locks too.
It's also pretty loud.
Does that have Bluetooth?
You can't see the views, but it's beautiful here. We literally had to go off-roading to get to this restaurant. Vernon was complaining that the table is too long, and I scared him by telling him that it's gonna be that much food. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, look how long the table is.
It's kind of funny because a lot of the places that we go to, there's always dishware and stuff all over the table, and you have to keep sliding stuff out of the way just to be able to make space. But this table feels like it's the same width, but the length is super long. And I think, like the lady said, there's gonna be a ton of food.
You going for the polenta first?
No, both.
I can't believe I thought that was a giant stick of butter for a second. I'm like, there goes my cholesterol.
I think we finally found an actual food item that doesn't fit any diet in the entire world. Not a single diet in the world allows this.
Corn and cheese. Damn, that was a big bite. I think Vernon's gonna fall asleep, guys.
We're all gonna fall asleep. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here, let me get you some. Get you that crispy piece.
I see the oil on top of that. Good thing tomorrow's Monday because I'm definitely hitting the gym after this.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god. Wow.
Dude, it's so good.
There was no menu. You just order what they have, what's in season. It's incredible. We always underestimate in places like this how much food they're gonna give you. So they just brought me that plate, and Vernon's like, well, why did they set it next to you? And I'm like, because that's my portion size, because I saw the older couple next to us do the same thing. And yeah, they're very, very generous with portion sizes here, so wish us luck, guys, because we're probably going to be extra 20 pounds after this lunch. This is the secret, though, to live to like 90 and 100. This is the secret.
Good food and good wine.
Yes.
I'm here, where are you?
This particular area, and is the declaration of control and guaranteed.
Vern, we need to get this in the house.
Our basement's starting to look like this.
The little baby in the center of the photograph, this one. Perfect perfect to taste the plant characteristic of the product, but the fruit are going to change.
Look at this, another long table. We're 2 for 2 with long tables today.
Also, they're very generous with their wine tastings here.
Dude, I'm so glad we only got half of a bottle of that Prosecco at the other place. We probably shouldn't have even drank any alcohol at the other place.
Shh, you can't have lunch with an alcohol in Italy, come on. So it's not just Prosecco, because we're in Italy. Of course, we're gonna have more meats and cheese, jam, bread.
This is amazing. Honestly, we got such good luck. So you sell this?
Yeah.
What is this? What do you call this?
Some name. This name is rough, but it's just only a commercial name. Usually, it's called or surly, or if you go in a bar, you can ask for a prosecco col fondo with the receipt.
Ah.
Yeah.
It smells not as good as it tastes.
It's rough. It's like dirty Prosecco. I like it though. I mean, that's what I would call it.
Well, with the color itself, it's very murky compared to the other
Yeah,
ones.
that's what I like.
But the bubbles, you don't even taste the frizzante, like the fizziness.
See, to me, I would drink this with friends because I feel like this is something you want to show off to your friends rather than some kind of fancy bottle of
Well,
wine.
we are drinking it with friends. They're just not
True,
here.
true.
They're
They're
watching
thousands
it.
of miles away.
Yeah, right. Wherever you are, pour yourself something nice.
Pour some
Enjoy with us.
Prosecco.
Whatever you have, I don't judge. Vernon does. I don't judge.
I judge all the time.
You're the guinea pig.
Ooh, that one's the cleanest one.
That smells amazing.
So we learned why the winery has a chameleon on it. There
There's
are
no
2
chameleons,
grapes.
sadly.
No, there are no chameleons here, but the 2 different wines that he showed us earlier, one of them's called Cama, the other one's called Leon, and that's because the grapes that they come from are able to be grown in a wide variety of environments, so they're like super adaptive, kind of like a chameleon.
Literally the only downside though of Prosecco, the bubbles, the gasiness.
Oh, you were gassy
the
for
burps.
sure. Oh, we're not.
Subscribe for the gas.
That
Not
was-
that gas though, don't be nasty.
It's really good.
Is this what you would drink on somebody's birthday or like a celebration or something?
Vernon's gonna teach you guys how to drink cartizze, which is just a bougie Prosecco.
Let me show you how to do it. You just drink it, really. It's just wine like every other wine. I mean, it's amazing wine, but
It's really good wine. Really good Prosecco.
it's so fine.
You're supposed to like have them together, I think, in your mouth.
All right. What kind of video is this?
Just drink your cartizze.
It's good, but man, I think my favorite was that one that was like murky.
The dirty one.
Yeah, because this
Dirty
one,
Prosecco.
they just kept getting more elegant. They kept getting more sophisticated. And I like that other one. That one was a lot more fun.
You can pause it if you want to see the prices for like the different wines.
The food tasting.
Different? I forgot to show yesterday of the stuff we got at the winery. So we picked up, how many bottles did we? I think we got like 10 bottles of wine and a bottle of olive oil and a candle. This was one of Vernon's favorites that we called it the Dirty Prosecco. We ended up getting 3 bottles of this one. It's really good. And then a few more in here in a cute little box. Like, I definitely want to repurpose this. I love getting a bottle of olive oil, whichever winery we go to. And I thought this was such a cute idea. So this is a candle they had. And it's from an old bottle at the bottom. And it has the little chameleon and the Valdobbiadene on the bottom, the area, the city. And it smells actually really good. The only downside, there is no top. But I don't know, I almost feel bad burning this. And then here, I just have a bottle that I'm gonna give to our neighbor, and I gave her like a little Easter gift. But yeah, mini haul. Also, we did end up getting a few things at the vintage market. One of them is in the basement, but Vernon wanted these vintage playing cards, and I got a really cool souvenir that I think is from the region of Veneto, which is, of course, it's really heavy actually. I think it's like brass. And I like little souvenirs like this that I can display and just always remember. And this is not something you'll get in a souvenir shop. So I love the fact that they had that at the vintage store. As you can tell, I like brass and metals. But yeah, this is the other thing we picked up.